Welcome to the Vegas Insider channel here on YouTube as we open up week 9 of the NFL. Kevin Rogers and Holden Kushner with you. It's an NFC Championship rematch out west between the Packers and the 49ers. San Francisco beat Green Bay to win the NFC last year. They lost to Kansas City in the Super Bowl, as we all remember. And the Packers, who are playing with double revenge here and also coming off a loss to the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday. San Francisco's all beat up. Jimmy Garoppolo is hurt. George Kittle is hurt. And we'll see what this Niners team can do with Nick Mullins as their quarterback. And the Packers, who opened up as a slight favorite, it's up to 5.5 by Tuesday. So that's a crazy jump. And we'll see if the public still will be on Green Bay as we bring in Holden Kushner. And Holden, your thoughts on this matchup, the rematch of the NFC Championship game?
Yeah, this thing skyrocketed after learning that Garoppolo and Kittle were down. And then they posted this thing. So I told you, I saw this at 2.5. I was ready to come on the show and say, hey, earlier this morning I saw it at 2.5. Let's go with the Packers. And then I'm not going to go with the 5.5. Here's what I like, though. First of all, Packers getting Aaron Jones back. I'm not saying that is going to move the line or anything like that, but that is huge for this offense, even though Jamal Williams has been terrific. On the other side of things, think of all the injuries. 6 defensive linemen out, and then Nick Bosa is the big one there. D Ford, Richard Sherman. First of all, who's going to stop Devontae Adams? Second of all, who's going to stop the run? Also, we've got Mullins or Beathard at quarterback. I could see a whole bunch of turnovers in this game. Although the Packers, they haven't had a turnover in 4 straight games. They haven't forced a turnover. So that's kind of tough. But then we get to the offense here. Again, I don't know how the Niners are going to quell Devontae Adams and then the running game on top of that. I just see the team total here. I think Green Bay puts up a lot of points, over 27.5 team total for Green Bay.
Now, I just can't lay the points with Green Bay, Holden. I can't do it. I just don't have the faith in the Packers here, considering I know the injuries with the 49ers. Kyle Shanahan is 7-1 against the spread his last 8 as an underdog. The Packers have not lost back-to-back games under Matt LaFleur, so we'll put that out there. And you're coming off this loss to Minnesota last Sunday. There's no look ahead to get Jacksonville up next. Green Bay's going to walk all over Jacksonville in that game. But this Packer team, 3rd time this year, they're a road favorite, lost outright at Tampa Bay. They cruised past Houston, who's only got 1 win on the season. When you look at San Francisco and what they have done, yes, they lost to Seattle this past week, a Seattle team that has the best offense in the league. But as an underdog, won at New England. Understandably, we know the Patriots have fallen off, and also had a nice win over the Rams a few weeks ago. I never liked Kyle Shanahan as a home favorite, simple as that. But as a home underdog, getting this opportunity here where the next 2 games for the 49ers, knowing Garoppolo is out for a bit, at the Saints, at the Rams, then you get Buffalo at home. So they have a rough gauntlet coming up, and you're getting 5.5 points at home against Green Bay. I just think here it's too tough to pass up, that this number has jumped. You can't take Green Bay in good conscience. I'm going to look at San Francisco here as a home underdog to cover.
Yeah, I mean, again, 2.5, I feel good. 5.5, I don't feel good. You'd see this thing getting up to 7, can't you, as the week goes on? I mean, maybe it doesn't settle there, but I could see this thing continue to go up because it's no Garoppolo. First of all, Garoppolo has just not a good quarterback. And even Steve Young came out and said he's probably not the answer there in San Francisco. Then they go and they trade Quan Alexander, but it's not only that, it's Kittle's out. They're down to McKinnon and JaMychal Hasty in the backfield. There's just so many injuries here. I could easily see this line going to a touchdown and then falling back down before kickoff.
My issue is this, Holden, that I never liked the whole revenge factor as far as people believing that Green Bay lost to San Francisco twice last year, so they have to beat them this time. But you're going from an underdog twice last year, and yes, Green Bay should be favored, better record, and San Francisco's starting quarterback is out. I get that, the perception, that's what's there. But now you're asking a lot for this Green Bay team. Both teams are off a short week, but Green Bay going from Wisconsin out west, laying this amount of points. The Niners stayed out west. They played at Seattle on Sunday in a game that they were probably going to lose anyway. There's no shock there. Green Bay should not have lost to Minnesota. We know that. They were favored in that game. I just think that this is a game that the 49ers can hang around in.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's again, 5.5. I just didn't like it, and there's just too many wacky things going on in the NFL. Shanahan will cobble something together, right? But I just look at Aaron Rodgers and this Packers team. They're on a mission. They're a top 3 team in the NFC. I think they put up some big points this week.
So to review our picks for Thursday night football between the Packers and the 49ers, I'm going to take the points with San Francisco at home. Holden's taking the team total over on Green Bay on Thursday night, see if their offense can bust out against San Francisco. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel here at Vegas Insider. Also, we'll have Week 9 contest picks coming up later in the week, as well as a look ahead to Sunday night football. Saints and Bucks, pretty big matchup there in Tampa. And then the Monday night game, not a big matchup. Patriots and Jets out at MetLife Stadium. We'll see if the Pats can get off the schneid. Also the Jets too. For Holden Kushner, I'm Kevin Rogers. Thanks for watching and best of luck with your bets.